So one of the questions that comes to us a lot is people say, well, I have enough insulation because I have fiberglass bats in the attic. And in many cases, that's really not the case. When you go up into an attic, you'll see that the fiberglass actually has dirt on it. It looks like there's waves and stuff like that. When it comes from the manufacturer, it says that it needs to be touching something on all 6 sides. So all 6 surfaces. That's the sides, top, bottom, and ends. So it actually has half the amount of insulation factor of what's stated on the actual bag if it's not touching something on all 6 sides. Where other products like cellulose are a blown-in product, and what that is, it doesn't have to be touching anything. It actually fills into crevices and things like that. So within that, it's actually a better product. Cellulose is made from a recycled newspaper product. And within that, it's actually, as it's blended up, it actually has a boric acid chemical in it. So it's great for insect control as well as flame retardancy. When it's installed, even though it's made from recycled newspaper, it actually has a higher flame retardancy than most fiberglasses and other insulations in many other cases.
Cellulose is a much better insulation because, well, for one fact, fiberglass is basically an air filter. It allows air to flow through, and that's when you see, as Mike mentioned before, dirty fiberglass, or it looks like the fiberglass is dirty for one reason or the other, and that's because air is flowing through that. What you want to do is you want to stop that airflow. Insulation is great, but without a tight plane below the fiberglass or below the cellulose insulation to stop air sealing, it's pretty much, like I said before, ineffective. So cellulose is a great product as far as dense packing as well as air sealing. Really creates for a nice air barrier and insulation barrier on that same plane. They want to be in contact with each other to be fully effective.
So talk to me a little bit about the spray foam application that you install.
The spray foam application we install is usually a 2-pound foam. It has an R density of 6.9 per inch. We usually spray 2 inches on foundation walls, or depending upon the application, more inches.
Talk to me a little bit about intumescent paint and the qualities of the actual product.
The product that we use is an Andex fire-rated paint. It's pretty much top quality paint. You pretty much have to spray it on any type of foam that isn't sheetrocked over or has any fiberglass up against it, or just something that's covering it. And if there isn't, then you have to spray it with the paint. So the biggest advantage of spray foam versus fiberglass is spray foam doesn't let any air in or out, versus the fiberglass, air just comes through the sides, top, bottom, wherever there's a gap. The spray foam just goes on and just seals everything. No cracks, no gaps, no holes. So it's pretty much the best thing out there right now. So the safety equipment we use, we wear a suit so you don't get anything on your clothes. The area that you're working in, you have to wear a fresh air respirator system. You're supposed to wear gloves so you don't get anything on your hands. The material comes out very hot. You need to wear eye protection, regular respirators if you're another guy working along beside me. Kind of does give like an odor, like a little bit of smoke from it or whatever, because it is so hot that people really shouldn't be within at least 50 feet from where you're working at all times. I mean, unless they do have a respirator on. So.
Do you guys usually install ventilation when you're spray foaming in a basement to get some of the cross flow across?
Yeah, we install fans and stuff depending upon if there are windows we can open, or if there is no windows. Sometimes you kind of just have to do the best you can, whether there's no doors and you came in down through the house, or whether you came in from a bulkhead. Maybe you can kind of get it all to go out the bulkhead or whatnot. So just kind of different applications, different result. Usually a full basement probably take like 4 or 5 hours, depending upon how much prep work you have to do with putting plastic on stuff. But if you just came in a basement with nothing in it, you could probably do it 3 or 4 hours if you didn't have to do anything.
Great. Thank you very much for your time. If you're a homeowner in New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts, and you are looking to lower your energy costs, we're the guys for the job. And save you time, money, effort, and bottom line energy. You can reach us at 603-557-2068 or on the web at www.turncyclesolutions.com.